This is a simple guide to check your drugs for fentanyl. Why should you check for fentanyl? This video walks you through the steps for checking your drugs for fentanyl. Fentanyl is a powerful opioid that is up to 50 times more potent than heroin and up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Fentanyl is often added to other drugs like heroin, cocaine, crack cocaine, methamphetamines, and fake pills. Fentanyl makes the drugs cheaper and more addicting. Fentanyl cannot be detected by sight, taste, touch, or smell. The drugs you use are likely to contain fentanyl. Knowing if fentanyl is in drugs can help you make choices that can lower your risk of an overdose. This is known as harm reduction. What is the chocolate chip cookie effect? Just like chocolate chips in a cookie, fentanyl is not evenly distributed in your drug. Therefore, every time you use, you must test that portion of the drug before using. Fentanyl test strips are an easy-to-use screening tool that can be used to test street drugs. The strips can identify if the drug contains fentanyl. However, fentanyl test strips cannot identify how much fentanyl there is or how strong it is. Checking strips can alert you as to whether the drug contains fentanyl, a leading cause of fatal overdoses. When checking for fentanyl, make sure you use a test strip that says fentanyl on the packet. To test, you need the drug you will be using, a fentanyl test strip, a stirrer, a small amount of clean water, a small clean container like a bottle cap, a flat hard surface, and a watch or cell phone for a timer. Take a small amount of the substance, just a few grains. Place the substance in the container. Add a teaspoon of water. Stir until it is completely dissolved. Hold the strip by the solid colored end. Dip the wavy end of the strip in the water for 10 to 15 seconds. Place the strip on a flat, hard surface and wait for 5 minutes before reading the results. Now, let's look at how to check for fentanyl in a pill. First, we will need to crush the pill. This can be done with a solid, hard object, such as a rock or the back of a spoon. Wrap the pill in a piece of paper, folding the edges, and place on a table or on the ground. Apply enough pressure to crush the pill inside the paper. Take a small amount of the substance, just a few grains, and add it to the testing container. Add a teaspoon of water and stir until it is completely dissolved. Hold the strip by the solid colored end. Dip the wavy end of the strip in the water for 10 to 15 seconds. Place the strip on a flat, hard surface and wait for 5 minutes before reading the results. A positive result means fentanyl was detected in your sample. Only one line appears in the control area. No second line appears at all in the test area. If fentanyl could not be detected in your sample, 2 colored lines will appear on the strip. One line appears in the control area and a second line appears in the test area, even if the second line is very light. An easy way to remember what the result means is that 2 lines means no, and the word no has 2 letters. What can you do after a positive result? Have Narcan available and easily accessible. Never use alone. Use with someone you trust and who is prepared to administer Narcan. If using together, take turns using drugs and have Narcan ready if necessary. Before using drugs, ask someone to check on you regularly. Visit www.cocaberks.org to have a Narcan kit sent to you for free if you live in Berks County. An overdose is a medical emergency. don't hesitate to use Narcan and call 911 for medical response. Stay safe. You can get help at www.cocaberks.org.